What's stopping you from wholesaling? Guys, it's Rick Ginn here with Flip with Rick. And in this video, we are going to talk about what is it that's stopping you from wholesaling. Before I get into it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, share this video with someone that you think is being held up getting started in wholesaling. So what is it, guys? Is it, I don't have enough experience, I'm too young, I'm too old, I need to study a little bit more, Rick. Like once I know I can wrap my brain around all the information, I can do it. Are you broke? Are you too rich? Are you lazy? Are you scared? It doesn't matter. All that stuff is a bunch of crap, okay? You want to know what's stopping you from wholesaling? Here's the truth. And I'm sharing my personal experience in this business for 19 years. The biggest thing stopping you in wholesaling is you. Let me repeat that. The number one thing that's stopping you from wholesaling is you. It's everything within these 6 inches that's causing your doubt. It has nothing to do with your competition, your financial ability, especially your age, where you grew up, anything. You're in the United States of America. You're free to do what you want. This business is proven time and time again. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Wholesaling really doesn't even require money. It requires a skill set, but most of all, it requires your commitment to doing it. And the minute you keep self-doubting yourself, coming up with these false narratives of why you can't do it, you're sabotaging before you even get started. The truth is, these stories you keep telling yourself is the reason you are not committing to wholesaling. But Rick, you don't understand, it's really hard. I don't have a lot of time. Bull. You got 24 hours a day. God gave it to you. He gave me 24 hours and we have the same thing. So how do you not have time? Well, I have financial commitments. I can't do this. Then don't wholesale. Move on with your life. And I agree. This isn't for everyone, but if you have figured out wholesaling is one of the best ways to get financial freedom at a rather rapid rate, then why do you keep talking yourself out of it? I went through this for the first year I did it, and we are so busy telling us our story. And your story you're telling yourself is just BS. So here's the truth. You're lying to yourself. Whatever you tell yourself and you make up that story and you want to live around that story, it's holding you back from wholesaling. If your why is strong enough, saying, listen, Rick, I want true financial freedom. I want to spend more time with my family, my friends. I want to travel the world. I want to do this and that. I need something that doesn't require an office, doesn't require a lot of money. And it's already been proven to you since time after time. Guys, I've showed you wholesaling's been going on for hundreds of years. It just wasn't created. It's particularly advantageous in real estate. So this story is what's stopping you. And as soon as you admit that you're lying to yourself and figure out how to replace that story with something that serves you, then you're on your way to being a truly successful wholesaler. So here's what we're going to do in this video. Instead of harping on it, I know you all have a story. I want you to do me a favor right now. Take that story. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper, and I want you to walk through and prove why that story is BS, okay? I don't have enough time. You got the same amount of time I do, 24 hours. Well, Rick, I have a family. Hey, I did too. I had a wife, 2 kids. I take care of 2 elderly parents. It never stops. And you can either let that story hold you hostage, or you can set yourself free and find a narrative that supports the lifestyle that you want today. It's so easy to go to the negative and the excuses. And in this video, I want to help you kind of get rid of it. So, and by the way, at the end of the video, if you don't like it, you can always go back to your old self. I will not stop you. The question is, will you? How can we fix this, Rick? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. So if we know the story you're telling yourself is a lie and it's holding you back, we've written down your story. I want you to disprove it. So if it's time, if it's age, if it's money, all that stuff, it doesn't matter in this business. Get rid of it. I've heard the excuse 1,000 times. Hell, I used it a lot myself. So it doesn't work. So once you remove that story, just replace it. What is your story? What is your mantra? It's really simple. Just write it down. The reason I'm wholesaling is to give myself financial freedom so I can free myself from this 9-to-5 monster that's holding me back, taxing the heck out of me, and I want to spend more time with my family, and I really enjoy connecting with people and talking to them. I am not scared of real estate. I know it's my ticket to bigger and better opportunities. Hey, that's a great story to start off with. Because if you're at this point and you're watching your video, the challenge is your subconscious is coming in your mind going, hey, you're not good enough to do that. And I've been through this conversation, guys. God knows I've been through it. And here I am 19 years later, and I still remind myself daily why I do this business. I love it. Not every day is a victory. Every week, every month, every year is a victory for me in wholesaling real estate. And I want you to understand that you will have some bad days. So we have got to replace that story. So let's start out. You wrote your story down. It's easy to disprove. If you're going with the time one, we all have the same time. Your age, I don't care. I've already kind of proven it. Zach's proven it at what age you can start. Age is just a number, guys. It's just a number assigned to you. Don't ever let age hold you back in anything you do. We talked about money. When I did my first deal, I had very, very little money, and I made it happen, and I did it over and over again. So money was not actually, you tend to do better when you don't have a lot of money because you can't afford to make a mistake. If you have a lot of money, you can make all sorts of mistakes and fail very, very quickly. You don't understand my family situation. You're right, I don't. But here's the key is everybody has a family and we're all dealing with stuff. So you need to find a way to serve your family through wholesaling if that's the path you've decided to take. It's not wholesaling that's hold you back. It's wholesaling that will release you. The only difference is wholesaling is not this like magic button. You push a button and all your wishes come true. That's the stuff the gurus sell you in the courses. You pay my fee and we'll get everything going and we'll solve all your problems. This is not how it works. So this business is hard work, but I'm telling you, it does work. Go through your list of excuses. If you guys want to put in your comments what your excuse is, I promise you I can dispel it. And if not, join me on one of the lives, and I would love to bring somebody on and walk them through it. Unless you're incarcerated and you're stuck in jail, there's not a ton of excuses if you truly want to do this business of what's holding you back, especially now that we all virtually wholesale. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It doesn't even, if you have physical limitations, there's so much you can do with just a computer and just a phone. In today's age, you are truly free to do whatever you want. Once you know your story's a lie, you simply just have to replace it. How do we do it? Simple, guys. You're overthinking this one. I struggled with this one the first year. Just change your story. I'm not listen, I didn't even come up with this. Jim Rohn age. It's that story you keep telling yourself in your brain that's holding you back. So just change it. Admit it's wrong. Admit it's a lie. Disprove it and change it. What are you going to replace your story with? That's up to you. So let's talk about your story. Already know you're going to replace your story. So Rick, what do I replace it with? Why don't you replace it with the stuff that serves you? Well, Rick, how do I do that? Find the friends, the family, maybe a colleague, maybe even a business partner or someone that reinforces what you want to accomplish in wholesaling, meaning the people that support you. I'm going to give you a reality check here. I'm willing to, in my 51 years of experience in life, 95% of the people that come at me on a daily basis, if I don't do any type of filtering, I just let everybody come at me, are going to drain on me. They are going to, let's put it this way. I'm going to put this nicely. 95% of people have no idea what they want in life. Those are the people that have no direction. They let their day be dictated by the circumstances of life, and all they do is react. That's why they're so emotional. They're so reactionary, because there is no plan. Guess what? I used to be that person. Now that I have everything planned out, I know exactly what I want. I know what my purpose in life is. I know I'm going to use wholesaling to better my family's lives, enrich my life, and surround me with people that support me. You guys know I got the story down. The question is, do you? Understanding 95% of people are going to wander around in life, have no idea what they want to do. And I'm assuming that if you're on this video, you're not part of that 95%. You want to make a difference. So that's great. So understanding that is when they give you input, they have no experience when they tell you wholesaling. That sounds risky. That's dangerous. Or you know what? Family member, I got this. Ooh, I don't know, man. Like you could lose it all. I'd be really, really, really careful. Your family and friends are just trying to protect you. In a way, they are trying to sabotage you because you're making them uncomfortable because you're trying to better your life. It's just the truth. 51 years of experience has told me this exactly. Surround yourself with people that I don't want them to think exactly like you, but like give you support, give you uplift, support your dreams, everything you want to do. But guys, this isn't a dream. This is a reality, and it's up to you to make it come true. The only way you can do it is by changing your story. So number one, we're going to change the people around. Number two, guys, just stop watching the news. It's not news anymore. It's just a bunch of crap fed to you to brainwash you to achieve division in our country or around the world, what somebody wants to do. You don't have to be part of that, okay? I don't understand the news anymore. There's nothing that great on it anymore. So if you're going to watch any type of programming, here's a little suggestion. Plan it just like I teach you how to plan out your wholesaling day. So if you like a particular series and you look at it as entertainment only, then record it on your DVR and watch it at your convenience and skip through the commercials. You will save yourself 33% of your time of whatever you watch on TV. Try to watch everything recorded. I get it. You're going to watch something live, a sporting event, like, make that a special feature. But if you just start filtering that stuff, you won't be exposed to all the commercials that brainwash you, all the news. Every news media is one-sided one way or the other. It doesn't matter. I don't care what your political beliefs are. What I'm trying to tell you is don't let them tell you how to run your life. It's up to you. We have to filter what we watch. So Rick, oh my God, I watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of news. What do I do if I get rid of it? Here's the really cool thing. Replace it with stuff that serves you. Book reading. Books are amazing. Read as many books. You guys pick the books out. There's no commercials in them, and you learn so much. I never understood the younger, and it's probably one of my bigger regrets. And I'm a savage reader. I love to read. I love audiobooks. And when I train for physical activity, weightlifting and stuff, I like to listen to podcasts. I love to hear everything real estate. You guys know that. Anything on personal development, I'm all over it. Your brain is starving for this information. It's truly what you're meant to be on this earth, is to learn. If you don't feed your brain, somebody else is going to feed it for you, and it's going to fill it full of crap. And that's how we have negative people. That's why we have people walking around that don't know what they want in life. I am truly passionate about this. Just change your story, okay? So I'm giving you tips on how to change your story. This one's going to be a shocker. If you have an iPhone especially, I think Android does it now too. You can look at your screen time on your phone, okay? I want you to pay particularly close attention to how much time you spend on social media and start monitoring it, okay? Guys, admit it. We all use social media. It has its benefits. For the business side, absolutely amazing. It allows me to connect with tons of people all over the country, if not the world, and I love it for that. On the flip side, when I'm using it just to look through content, especially with stuff with Instagram and TikTok and everyone's shoving everything like down your mouth with it, you can go down a rabbit hole you can't get out of quickly. Monitor your screen time. Guys, understanding social media, Facebook in particular is fake book. You're seeing less than 3% of what that person does every day. You guys don't think everybody struggles. Here's the secret. Everybody struggles. The reality is most people only show you like their 3% or less of their wins. So understanding that in social media will change how you look at it. I'm not telling you to get rid of it. I'm just telling you fasting from social media will help you out. Understanding you're not getting the full story on social media. And I'm the first to admit it. Posting a check doesn't tell you any of the struggles somebody went through. And actually, to me, it kind of makes it worse to a point. So yes, it proves you're in the business. Great. At some point, we have to accept social media is creating this false narrative for you to think you have to keep up your standards to this person that never went through a struggle, which in reality is they're struggling. You're going to look at social media completely different. Guys, monitor your social media time. Do not get out of control. Do not argue with people on Facebook. It took me a long time to accept that one. It's a dumb way to fight with people because people don't argue like that as much in person, at least not with me. But man, they will pick a fight with you on social media and they won't stop. So all these things I'm telling you are ways to change your story. Use them because you write your own story. Don't let the TV write it. Don't let Facebook write it. Don't let any type of social media write it. Especially don't let family and friends write your story. You come up with your story. You empower it. Write it on your bathroom mirror and repeat it as your mantra every day. You have this. So now that you know it's you that's stopping you from wholesaling, fix it. Change your story. Change your life. Become an amazing person. I'm telling you. You're special if you're watching this video. I don't care what anybody says to you because you don't want to be like 95% of all Americans walking around just letting every day run their life, have no idea what they want. Everything's, oh, why me? Why me? You go out and do something. Start with your story. Start with an empowering story, a story you believe and that you know is true. Make sure you fulfill that story with things that support you, positive things, books from people you want to read without commercials, friends and families that support what you want to do. And when you get negative people, anything like that, just move on. Do not spend energy on them. Give you an example, like road rage. We all get cut off. We've all shot somebody the bird. I want you to think about this. Don't do it anymore. Let the moment go. I agree. You shooting him a bird, cussing him out, or yelling at him through the window is not going to fix the issue. It's the same thing that's holding you back from wholesaling, because you write the story about how that person ruined your day. The only person that can ruin your day is you. And if you're like me and you're way outside that 95% of people walking around like zombies, you write your own story. The key is it's you. And guys, I really care about everybody out there. I'm trying to be authentic with you and real about it. Listen to your story. And if you don't have the right story, write it down and fix it. Fix it. Just replace it. And use the tools I've taught you today to write an empowering story to make sure that you start off on the right foot on wholesaling. And if you've been wholesaling for a while and you haven't had the right story, fix it, guys. It's really easy to fix it. Guys, you tell me, is your story holding you back from wholesaling, or are you just want to rewrite your story? And if you're going to rewrite your story, what kind of tools are you going to use that I talked about it? So I would love to hear your comments, your feedback. Do me a favor. If you want to continue to receive the best free, the most authentic truth on wholesaling on the internet, and you want to connect with me and Zach, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, share this video with someone that you think that might benefit from it. Maybe a friend, a family member, a coworker. Introduce as many people. We're trying to build a powerful community to make as many wholesalers in the six-figure category as humanly possible. Guys, I really thank you for your time. God bless you. Have a great day. This is Rick with Flip with Rick, and I'll see you in the next video.